I'm going to give one punishment to every Serie A club, starting with Roma. What will the wheel give them? And it lands on release all 78 plus rated players. So Roma will lose every player that's over 78 rated. And this is what their team looks like after. They got hit really hard. They will be struggling, but this is just the start. I will be spinning the wheel for every single Serie A team, but with a twist. Today we have 2 power-ups, but 1 super power-up on the wheel as well. So 2 teams will get lucky, and 1 team will be extremely lucky. In the end, we will simulate 1 season and see who can win the Serie A after all this chaos. Will big teams such as Napoli and Inter Milan still compete for the title, or will we see smaller teams such as Monza and Torino win? Well, let's find out. Next team will be Atalanta, another big club, so let's see what they get. And they almost land on a power-up, but they get random players, which means they'll have completely random players playing for them. Could be good and bad, but let's just see. And this is a Tanlada's team with random players. And you know what? It's actually not that bad. They don't have a good goalkeeper, but the rest of the team is still pretty solid, so they could do good still. Maybe even win the Serie A. Okay, maybe that's a bit too far. Anyways, next team will be Bologna. What will the wheel give to Bologna? And they get no stamina. So every single player in this team now has a stamina of 1. Their striker, center backs, and goalkeeper did not get affected. But their midfielders and wide players did get hit. They won't be able to play full match of football, so that probably means they won't win the Serie A either. Next, we have Cagliari. What are they getting from the wheel? No way, our first power-up has been taken. A 99 rated goalkeeper for Cagliari. One simple upgrade, but a very powerful one. Can he carry them to a Serie A title? We'll have to wait and see by the end. Next is Como. What is Como's fate going to be? And they will lose all their Italian players. So every Italian player will get removed. And this is the damage. They surprisingly do have a lot of non-Italian players already, so it's not the absolute worst for them. I think they'll actually manage. Next team that will get a spin on the wheel is Empoli. What will Empoli land on? And they get random ratings. So every rating will be randomized in this team. That could be bad, but maybe also good. Let's just see. And every one of their ratings has now been randomized. A few players got a bit better, but most got worse ratings. So Empoli is definitely cooked. They're not winning the Serie A. They're not getting top 10. They're not going to survive. But next club is Fiorentina. Will Fiorentina get a power-up or punishment? And they almost land on the super power-up, but they do get worst rating, which means everyone in the starting 11 will become the worst rating of the player there. So the worst player in the starting 11 is there's 2 center backs, both at 74, but now everyone is 74 rated in the starting 11. At least it's consistent. There is no good, outstanding players on the team, but also no horrible or bad players on the team. Just kind of meh. Next team on the list is Genoa. What will they be getting? And they get our second power-up. Already used both power-ups now, but everyone in the starting 11 bench and reserves will get 99 pace. So let's see how much their team gets better. Okay, so this is the team with everyone at 99 pace, and what a power-up. I'm sorry, this might be one of the worst power-ups we've had. Yes, everyone has 99 pace, but it hasn't even made the team that much better. I'm genuinely sorry to all Genoa fans out there if they even exist. Or actually, you might win the Serie A, or no, you won't. You definitely won't. Next team will be Hellas Verona. Interesting to see what this team will get, and damn, they get 1 in dribbling. So as you can see, they are damaged. It's not the overall dribbling stat, which is at 1, but the in-game dribbling stat. So it could have been a lot worse, but their center back and goalkeeper has stayed the same. But now for Juventus, a huge club. What will Juventus be getting? And they get release all under 26. Okay, let's quickly release all these players under the age of 26 and see what damage it does. And I've had to add extra players to their team, or else they wouldn't have enough. And yeah, it's not looking good for them. They have a goalkeeper at left midfield. The rest of the starting 11 is okay, but they're missing a bench. Next club is Lazio from Wish. What is their fate going to be? And they get first rating. That means every player in this starting 11 and bench will return to their first ever FIFA rating. So everyone is now at their first rating. I think it's safe to say that most of these did not have the best start, but respect to Pedro, the only one to actually get upgraded by this punishment. Lecce is up next. Let's spin the wheel for them, and they get the classic release starting 11. So I will be releasing this current starting 11 they have in game. Let's quickly do that. And okay, they were already not that great to start with, and just became a lot worse. Not ideal for them. They will not do well. Next we have Inter Milan from Temu, a really big club. I'm intrigued to see what they get on the wheel, and they get 1 passing. So every one of their player has lost the ability to pass. As always, it's not the overall passing stat, but the in-game short passing and long passing that I've made 1 rated. And it has downgraded the whole team, especially the midfielders. But attackers and defenders are still somewhat. Okay, so they might actually be fine. Next, we have Inter Milan's rival AC Milan. Will they get something worse? Oh no. A -10 to every single player in the starting 11. Let's just quickly do that. I know I said starting 11, but it's actually the whole team getting a -10. And yeah, AC Milan is cooked. They're not winning anything with this team. Everyone got nerfed hard. This might be one of the worst punishments. Anyways, we now have Monza, who did finish at the bottom last season. So what are they getting? And they get a release all attackers. So let's release them. And this is one of the lighter punishments. They barely have any attackers, so it hasn't made any difference. But their team is already shit, so it doesn't help that the punishment is light. But I think they'll survive relegation for now, though. We now have Parma next up. What is Parma getting from the wheel of punishments? And they get remove foreigners. So basically, we have to remove every player that's not Italian in this team. And bro, they basically have no Italian players. They're missing half a starting 11 and a bench. They're cooked, like they're fried, destroyed, not coming back from this at all. We've now gotten to Napoli, the current champions of Serie A. Will they get better or will they get nerfed? And they get flip ratings, so that can both be good and bad. But let's flip their ratings and see. And everyone's ratings has been flipped, and damn, I actually think Napoli got better. These new summer signings has saved them. 98 De Bruyne is insane, and also 97 Noah Lang, and this 95 in the defense. They might just win the Serie A again. But we have 3 teams left, and the super power-up is also still in play. Who will get it? First we have Torino. Will they get it? Number, they get 1 in shooting. So the stat that I've made one for everyone is finishing. So I probably should have said that. But yeah, their attack is obviously the part that got weakened the most. I feel like they also kind of got lucky with this one. But still 2 teams left, and one of them will get the super power-up. But we will be spinning for Udinese, and will they get it? No, they get swap goalkeeper and striker. So we will now be swapping them. And I will also be releasing all the other strikers and goalkeeper, so that they're forced to play in their positions. But the final team is Venezia, and there is one only thing left on the wheel, the super power-up. Everyone in the team will get a plus 10 upgrade. Let's quickly do that. And everyone has now been upgraded by 10 ratings. Maybe it wasn't such a super power-up as I have imagined. They don't have any incredible players here, but just a lot of solid player. And honestly, you know what? That might just win them the Serie A. But we've now given every single team a punishment except Cagliari, who got a 99 goalkeeper, Genoa with 99 pace on every player, and of course Venezia with a plus 10 for everyone. Now let's simulate a season in the Serie A and see what this has all caused and who wins. So I have now simulated till the end of the Serie A season. But before I show you the league table, make sure to subscribe. Quickly, you only have 5 seconds. Okay, hopefully you did it in time, or else I'm sending Benzema after you. Anyways, the 3 relegated teams were actually Udinese, who swapped their goalkeeper and striker Parma, who lost all their foreigners, and also Lecce, who lost their starting 11. No power-up team is yet to be seen down here. In 12th, we have Lazio from Wish, with everyone at their first rating. Napoli's flipped ratings could only get them to 11th, and Roma finishes in 10th. Still no power-up side to be seen. Fiorentina gets 9th, and Atalanta, with their random players, gets 8th. Monza went from last place to 7th, even after losing their attackers. And in 6th, we have AC Milan. Inter Milan gets 5th, and the first power-up side has been found, which is Genoa. Pace got them to 4th. Cagliari's goalkeeper got them to 3rd. And in 2nd, we have the super power-up team Venezia, which means the winner is actually Juventus, who lost their under 26 players. That's actually very unexpected. What a twist. Anyways, leave a like if you liked it and comment what experiment you want to see next.